up. Winners go hard, never let up. Hey, finally made it to the #1 spot.
So when is your talent show? Have you already had it? You haven't had it yet? You know, I bet that he might have that song done by the time of your talent show. You know, wouldn't you like to have him come to your talent show and have to sing the Slaughter song? Maybe we can make that work. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. All right, let's go all the way over here. Lita? Lita Enlow?
Speech was about making the school better and make Slaughter the best school in McKinney.
Make Slaughter the best school in McKinney. Very, very good. Natalie Yepez, District 5. How about you? What? Them? Okay.
Actually, I'll still ran from there.
Okay, y'all ran for mayor too?
That's how we got our seat now.
Great. Okay, well, before we bring the mayor up, I just want to give you all a hand because it takes a lot of guts to run. All right, now, how about a little drum roll? You guys do drum roll for me? Last but not least, your mayor, Slaughter Elementary 3rd grade. The clock? Play Wyatt. Tell me about your sign. Okay, what did your sign say? Over Blake? Okay, well that's good. What was your speech about? All right, you're the mayor. You gotta skip a little on. Yeah, you didn't really that bad.
It was about making the village a better place and play sports at recess and do other fun things.
That sounds really good. I'll tell you what, y'all got the city pen, right? Yeah, and you're going to get a city pen too, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my pen. This is a little different. It's my mayor's pen. Okay? Since you're the mayor, and they can help with that. You can have that with that. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to meet briefly with your council just to kind of go over the meeting and make sure they're all ready to go. Take about 2 minutes. And there's a little boardroom back here. If you want to come back and take a picture, where we can do that. And then we'll come back out. We're going to have a meeting, okay? So we'll be back in about 1 or 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mayor. Put your hands together for the mayor. Arts and recreation, right?
Please cast your vote for the vote. When you vote, if you're in favor of what the motion is, you'll hit the yes button. Affirmative, you raise your hand, I'll say the yes button. And if you aren't in favor of the motion, you'll hit the no button. Then what will happen is our TV screen will show how you vote. I'll do it. And so you can use mics. Anyway. It didn't work.
This McKinney City Council meeting is now called to order. It's Wednesday, October 7, 2009 at 10:55 a.m. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. conduct a public hearing to consider, discuss, and approve the use of a $10 million grant. Staff?
Thank you, Council, for letting me speak for the Parks and Rec Department. The Parks and Rec Department would like you to consider to spend the $10 million on building a new water park over by Slaughter Elementary School. What we want to do is have a nice big water park with 5 giant slides and a splash pad that has water shooting up all over the place that our families can go to. In addition to that, this water park will have an area for pets so that you can bring your dogs and they can drink the water and the whole family can come out and enjoy. When it gets to be winter time, we're going to freeze that water over and it'll be a big ice skating pond. The city would like to do this because the city has a slogan and it says that the city of McKinney is unique by nature. And there's no other cities around that have their water park also has an ice skating park when it's colder out in the winter. On top of that, Ben and Jerry's wants to build an ice cream store right next to it. So we'd like you to consider spending that $10 million on building a new water park over by Old Slaughter Elementary School. Thanks.
Mayor, council members, I would like you to consider using the $10 million to buy to build a children's library. We will have it filled with all kinds of books that are appropriate for children.
Does the council have any questions or staff?
What new services would the children's library offer?
One thing we'd like to have in the children's library is we'd like to pair more books with tapes or CDs, and we will have listening stations so that children can come in and listen to the books as they read them. Lots of polls have found that that makes for a better reading experience.
How many more staff members would be needed?
Council will now vote on the use of the funds. I need someone from the council to make a motion.
I motion for the library. I second that motion.
Council members should vote yes if they support the use of the grant for the children's library and vote no if they support the use of the grant for the water park. It is 5-2 in favor of the library. The $10 million will be used for the children's library.
That was very, very good. And you guys that came up to the podium and speak, you all did a very, very good job. Your speeches were incredible. Thank you in the hand. Meeting that we just watched is just like the city council meeting we had last night, with one big exception. This was, we're not really going to go take $10 million and spend it on the library. We already have a library being built. And if we build a water park, which I'm hoping we will do, I don't think we'll be able to make it into an ice rink and have Ben and Jerry's next door and all that. Although that sounded really good, and I thought that was going to get some votes. We are working with your school district right now, hopefully on a recreation center for sometime in the next year or two. So right now it's slated to be voted on next in May. but that is something that we are working on. And the only other thing I have to add is our city council meetings are on the first and third Monday and Tuesday nights, starting at 5:30. Monday nights are a work session where we talk about items that are not necessarily going to be voted on, but things that we need to talk about in the future. And then Tuesday nights are the nights that we have meetings like what you guys just saw, where we have the actual vote. And so you guys did a great job. Let's give a hand to your city council.